The basic idea of branching or skip logic in survey analytics has to do with how questions may either be included or excluded from a respondent's question sequence depending on how they answer. For instance, an answer of yes to question 3 might make question 4 irrelevant. And similarly, an answer of no to question 7 might require some further information from the respondent. Bob and Terry's Ice Cream Company wants to ask their customers several specific questions about the chunkiness of their new Sgt. Peppermint flavor. Since Bob and Terry are concerned only with the responses of people who like chunks in their ice cream, we'll use branching to ask only those respondents the subsequent question set. To do so, we'll click on the Add Update Logic button of the question we'd like to add our logic. And with branching skip logic chosen, we'll click Setup Logic. If respondents choose chunky or no preference, we'll have no branching so that they can continue through to the next set of questions about chunkiness. If the respondents choose smooth, we'll tell QuestionPro to drop these users down to the final question of the survey by using the question code of the survey's last question. Other options of where a branch question can lead include the termination of the survey, the thank you page, or if you own a corporate license, you can take advantage of the Chain Survey Use option. Now, update branching information and close. Once the logic has been added, you'll notice a little cross mark next to the Add Update Logic button to indicate that this question has logic associated with it. You can review, edit, or add the logic by clicking on the Add Update Logic button. You may also want to take a test run through your survey at this point. Piping is a tool that can be used in conjunction with branching. With piping, you can drill into specific responses for more information without having to bother the respondents. This snippet of code here will populate this question with data from the previous question. Looking at the previous question, you'll see that I'm telling QuestionPro to move ahead with the survey if the respondent's answer is I like or I don't like, but to populate my next question with the respective text if they choose the I love or can't stand option. You'll want to note that when branching is set up for a question, automatic logic breaks are inserted. These breaks work in the same way as page breaks and are necessary for branching to function properly. For an overview of your logic setup, go to the Logic menu, the Global Settings menu. Here, you'll have the options of removing all branching logic. You can check your branching logic for exceptions or violations. Or you can open a flowchart, which is a visual representation of your logic.